Hello, second grade. Good to see you again on day 2 of music from Miss Gallinger's house. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you are healthy and you are enjoying your lessons that you're doing for your regular teachers in school as well. So we're going to have it'll be a pretty quick lesson today for second grade. Just want to keep you guys in practice doing lots of different things. So let's go ahead and start with our greeting song. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a girl, stand up. If you're a girl, stand up. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a boy, stand up. If you're a boy, stand up. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? Wonderful! I hope you guys were doing a great job singing. I know it feels a little silly to stand up by yourself and not have all of your friends around, but I think it's good for us just to keep our routines going. We're going to continue warming up our voices with the slide whistle. So remember, first you listen and then you make your voice do the sound of the whistle. Ooh. Boys and girls. So now we're going to warm up our bodies. We warmed up our voices. We're going to warm up our bodies a little bit. Now for this next thing, I have to tell you, some of you are probably going to laugh, and that's okay, because I don't mind being silly. I don't mind being laughed at and laughed with, because I just think sometimes we all need a good laugh. So normally, if we were at school, we would have our ribbon wands, and we could do our dances with the ribbons. Remember, they're all in the vase, and they have the little handles, and we do dances with them. Well, of course, we don't have ribbon wands. So I thought, well, what could we use at home to make a ribbon wand? So this is what I came up with, and you can pause the video after this little explanation if you want to go make a ribbon wand before you do this next activity. So I have toilet paper at my house. I know, I'm one of the lucky ones, right? And so I just took a few squares of toilet paper and a highlighter that I had, and I just put the toilet paper through the little bendy part of the highlighter lid and then just tied a quick little knot. And this is going to be my ribbon wand streamer. So not quite as colorful as the ones we use at school. I guess if you wanted to get really creative, you could actually take some markers and you could make a little design on this. So make sure you check with your parents. I don't want them getting upset with you because you're using a little bit of toilet paper to make something that we use in music. So always check, make sure that they're okay with that. It doesn't take very much. I'm looking at this. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 squares is what I used. But this will be our ribbon wand. So again, if you don't have a highlighter or marker, maybe you could find a stick in your backyard, or maybe you could tie it around a spoon or a straw. Pretty much anything that you can just hold on to in one end will work for our ribbon wand streamer. So you can pause the video, go find that. Now let's say you don't have any of those things and maybe your parents said that you're not supposed to use up the toilet paper, which I totally understand. Then that's okay. You can just do these moves with your arm. You don't even need anything like this unless you would like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start the music, and your job is to copy the moves that I do to the best of your ability. So let me get some music going here. And let's see if we can do this. Change hands. Going back to my figure eights and rainbows. And steady beat. Other hand. Let's switch again. And one more time. And figure eights. And rainbows. And steady beats. Let's change hands. Figure eight. See if you can tell which move is going to come next this time. Rainbow. Steady beat. Let's change hands. This time I'm not going to tell you what to do. See if you can figure it out. Boys and girls, I know it's a little strange to have to make our music supplies from home things, and I have to say that I got a little chuckle out of making a toilet paper ribbon wand streamer, but it worked. So anyway, hope you got at least a little laugh out of that, and we got to move our bodies a little bit, which is always fun. So for our rhythms today, guys, I have mixed up all of the rhythms that you guys know except for 16th notes. Tippy tippy. I did not put any tippy tippies in this stack today, but we're going to go ahead and go through these rhythms first, all of them without stopping, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. So if you will clap and say these rhythms, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Next one, here we go. Ta, ta, T, T, ta. Next one, here we go. T, T, ta, T, T, ta. Next one, here we go. T, 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 ta. Next one, here we go. Ta, T, T, ta. Next one, here we go. Two, T, T, ta. Next one, here we go. Ta, ta. Next one, here we go. Two. Last one, here you go. Ta, ta. Very nice. So I hope you were able to clap along and say those rhythms. Now we're going to play a little game with this, and I believe that we've done this in class, but let me remind you of how we play. So I'm going to show you each card, and you're going to clap and say each card 2 times. But on the second time, I'm going to be taking that card away. So you have to remember what is on this card while you're looking at this card. So that's the tricky thing. You're actually memorizing the rhythm. So, for example, it would look like this. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta. See how that works? Okay, so we're going to try this, and the first time I'm going to say them with you. I think the second time I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to point and see if you guys can do it on your own. So here we go. Each card 2 times. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, two, ti, ti, ta, two, ti, ti, ta, 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 two, 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 ta, 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 ta. And we'll stop because we're back to the first card that we started with. How did you do? This time, I am not helping. All I'm going to do is do clicks on the steady beat. So I'm going to go, but you have to do the whole thing by yourself. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, here you go. All right, excellent. I hope that was fun for you and you were able to be successful memorizing the first card while I was showing you the second one. A couple times I messed up. Instead of clicking the steady beat, I actually did the rhythm. It's hard for me to look at the rhythms and still do the steady beat. That's a challenge. Okay, so now let's move a little bit to some solfege work today. We're not going to do too much with that. I just want to read a little bit of so, mi, do. Make sure our ears are still practicing that. So if you've forgotten where so, mi, do go, remember so is on space number 3, mi is on space number 2, and do is on space number 1. So do to mi is a skip because if we look over here on the tone ladder, we have re in between. And mi to so is also a skip because we have fa in between those two notes. And so if we look at that back here on the staff, you can see that do is on the space. If we were putting re up here, it would go on that next line. Then we have mi on the next space, a skip up from do. If we had fa, it would go on that third line in between mi and so. There would be fa. And then so is, of course, on our third space. So I don't have the ones with letters over here on the staff because I want you guys to read this on your own today. So we have so, what would this be? Mi, what would this be? Do, and a repeated note, do. So let's see if we can sing this together. Here is so, ready, go, so, mi, do, do. Good, do it without my help. Here is so, ready, go. You can probably hear my dogs barking in the background right now. I think they see a cat outside of the window, so they've decided to bark. Sorry about that interruption. Let's see if we can change just one note, and let's see if we can read this one together. So we have two me's now instead of it being the other way. Here is so, ready, go, so, mi, mi, do. Without my help. Here is so, ready, go. Nice. Let's see what would happen if we went straight from so to do. I wonder what that would sound like. Let's give that a try. So we have so, do, do, do. Here is so, ready, go, so, do, do, do. So that's a big leap, right, between so and do. Because if we look over here at the tone ladder, we're going from here all the way down to here. So we would call that a leap. These are skips, but this is a leap because it's such a far distance away. Let's do that one once more. That's tricky. Here is so, ready, go, so, do, do, do. All right, excellent. Boys and girls, you did a great job today. Thanks for tuning in to Music in Miss Gallinger's House for our second lesson. I look forward to you tuning in for lesson number 3. Have some other things we're going to be practicing during that lesson. So I hope you guys are well, having a wonderful day. I miss you, I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.